Beach originally started as a major tourist mecca of the north. People would travel from the city to go up and stay in all these grand lodges along the main beach. Main Street was a very, very vibrant main street, as Main Street is in most older communities in Ontario, well, in North America, as a matter of fact. And it played a very significant role in the development of Wasaga Beach.
It was a very, very popular place in the summer. People would flock here from everywhere, the city or baseboard, and the soldiers would come on their leaves, that type of thing. It really kind of came into being, I believe, in the late 1900s, early 1920s. And as you can see from the pictures I showed you, it was a dirt road that cars could get down with wooden sidewalks, that type of thing. All of the buildings that were there that we recently lost basically kept the same fascia, kept the same outline. They would change ownerships or uses, that type of thing. But it was a very popular area.
In the old days, we used to cross this bridge and we would see a set of traffic lights here. And the traffic lights would give you the opportunity of either going straight through Main Street, and Main Street continued right down to the beach. And this is, of course, where the fire was, and that's why there's so much vacant property there. But this used to be a main street with parking on both sides, and everything that you would need when you're coming up on your week-long holiday in Wasaga Beach. You would do your shopping on a very vibrant and busy Main Street.
Wasaga Beach is a community that kind of developed in concentric circles around the bay. It didn't really have kind of a core. It had a great need for commercial. It had a need, we felt, for a mix and variety of housing, and nobody had really kind of taken development to a higher level, a higher standard.
I came in '92. Pedestrian wall was already there. Main Street was not looking very good compared to now.
Yes.
I'd say now is really nice.
To become a Main Street development, we needed to be on Main Street. Main Street had to be a Main Street. And when we came to town, Main Street was actually just 2 lanes. So one of the first things that we did before we even started building anything on the site was we went and worked cooperatively, and the town was very cooperative, in widening Main Street to 4 lanes. And at that point, we then put together marketing plans to try and promote and encourage people to come to our Main Street commercial town center location.
It's nice to see that business is developing in Wasaga Beach. To me, it's always been a jewel waiting to be discovered. I think the development in the, I guess I'll say, the east end of town, it is an excellent location for the type of uses that are being put in there. It'll serve the cottagers and the summer and winter people all the time. And it's bringing Wasaga Beach into the modern era.
This is the StoneBridge development, and it's basically a 95-acre site. It has 22 acres of open space around it. The property itself actually was made up of about 27 different parcels, so although it looks like one natural contiguous piece, it actually took quite some time to assemble the different parcels and make it one whole.
The residential part of StoneBridge is beautiful. The architecture relates to the past of Wasaga Beach.
There's some photographs from the 1920s, and it just shows all these beautiful roof lines and just so much character and charm in some of the architecture. And so we used that and followed this gentleman by the name of Robert Stern, who's an architect that did a lot of stuff in Cape Cod, and we used that kind of for our residential. As far as the commercial goes, we wanted it to have kind of a coastal feel, so that's why we chose materials like block, metal siding, metal roofs, so that we could pull in this kind of industrial look and as well as this coastal feel. And we think we've done a pretty good job so far at that.
The tourism industry has been maybe neglected over the last few years, and it's nice to see businesses working together with the Chamber of Commerce, Town Hall, and StoneBridge Town Center in the hopes of bringing Wasaga Beach back to its glory days, and keeping people coming back to the beach.
Wasaga Beach will come back. It will be viable again, like the 50s and the 60s, but it's in a transitional change right now.
We're trying to create kind of that town center on Main Street that seemed to have kind of lost its way in the last number of years, as Main Street hasn't got the prominence that it used to have. So in doing that, Main Street, a town center, has to be kind of a basket of a lot of things. So that's why we've got restaurants, we've got shops, we've got walking trails, we've got a park that we've built with a gazebo for cultural events. That's why we've also been interested in having the library built on the site, because we feel that also is a cultural side. And I guess as far as that cultural side, we've also partnered with people in having events there. Like this summer we had StoneBridge Roots, StoneBridge Blues, and StoneBridge Country. These were 3 music festivals that took place in the afternoon and featured and showcased the town and the community as a whole. We also do things like we've worked with the town for hosting the Canada Day events every year in July, as well as Snowman Mania on the Family Day long weekend in February. And we'd like to continue to do those things. The next steps for us, I think, are what we'd really like to focus is providing a branded, name brand hotel for the community. This is something that's kind of lacking, and we're also looking to extend StoneBridge Boulevard through to River Road West, which will create an even bigger grid around the town center. So I think we've got some neat things coming up.